Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a part 2 of Korean food mukbang try situation again because I really like that video and I get to try snacks. So I'm going to do a part 2 and I ordered a bunch of new ones this time. I ordered 5 more pieces, but this video is going to be a little bit different just because one of them is coffee and one of them are instant noodles. I'll be trying it as like a separate thing on another day because it's in the afternoon. I don't really have the appetite to go for a full cup of noodles, so I'll probably do it like during lunchtime one day. And like I said, it's Arvo. I can't really drink coffee. I am very weak. I cannot drink coffee after like 1 p.m. I will not fall asleep. I'm very weak, so I will be doing this in the morning of one day. But yeah, just want to premise that there are 2 products that I cannot do today. I don't know why I started off the video that way, but yes, as we did last time, I bought a bunch of snacks from Olive Young. I did the same thing and we're going to try them together. And yeah, let's get to it. I do also want to show off this iced matcha bubble tea situation I made for myself. It's very good. So first of all, I boiled some tapioca pearls. Can you see it? It literally looks so good. I got a giant tapioca reusable glass straw and then put some matcha in here and then almond milk and mixed it all up, put some brown sugar of course, which is why it's this kind of color, and I'm excited. I'll be drinking this throughout our try on because I don't like to eat just dry food, but let's get to it. After last time, I realized I quite like this brand, so I bought 2 more snacks from them. This is just the bagel but in a different flavor. This is the honey butter. Last time we tried the garlic butter, which at first I wasn't like super into it, but after all I was like, wow, this is actually kind of nice. And I just finished the whole packet in like one sitting of an episode of Game of Thrones. And yes, I was trying to get into Game of Thrones. It's a TV show with a quiet taste. I feel like it's just a lot of incest, like unnecessarily, especially in like season 1, episode 1. It was a cultural shock. I needed like a week to recover from that episode, but it's quite good. I'm on season 2 right now. Apparently it goes downhill from there, so yeah. But yes, let's try this one first. I am very excited. This is honey butter, which means it should be very sweet. Ooh, very sweet, as opposed to like sweet with a little bit of like a garlic butter taste. Inside, it's just like last time. You can see it looks like baked bread. Let's get a big piece like this, and we're gonna give it a taste test. Very nice. Has a good crunch to it, as you can hear. It's definitely sweet, but it's not as sweet as I expected. It's like a savory sweet. You know when you have a very fresh loaf of bread, it tastes almost sweet. That's what it tastes like. There's a little bit hint of the honey, but it's not super strong. I really like this. I actually like this better than the garlic flavor. Not a bad amount, but yeah, I really like this one. I think these bagels are quite good. They are worth the hype for sure. I feel like I kind of cheated with that one because I knew I loved the bagel chips from last time. So obviously that one was quite good. The next one I'm super excited about. This is sweet potato strips. Now, this is also vegan, like slay vegan, but sweet potato strips are one of my favorite Chinese snacks. In China, a lot of people, especially near the countryside, or if you grew up with like more traditional grandparents or parents, every time during like New Year's or like when there's a harvest, a lot of people would make their own sweet potato strips and just leave it dry or like not marinate, so yeah, like just drying it, and it tastes so good because you get like that rich creaminess of the sweet potato, and it just has like the beef jerky texture to it, which makes it so yummy. That's why I'm hoping this is, because yeah, it even looks like it, and from feeling the package it feels like quite chewy almost. So yeah, can't wait to open this one. I like how this one has a resealable kind of situation, so when you finish it you can just seal it up. There's like not much in here. I feel scammed. I feel really scammed. There's like what, 5 pieces in here? Smells quite nice though. Okay, I'm devastated. That is not enough, but they're quite big pieces as well, so we'll see. So that's how big one piece is. Yeah, I took away like a 1/5 of that if we don't look at the silica gel, but this is what it looks like. Very squishy, as you can see. It's like rubbery as well, so let's give that a taste. Tastes really good though. Not a lot in here, but the taste makes it worth it. This, you really get the creamy root flavors from the sweet potato, and the texture, it's not as hard as the sweet potato strips I'm used to. It's more chewy, but I actually like this more. I have very lazy teeth, and yeah, it's a win. It's not super sticky as well. It's not like sticking to my teeth or my gums, which I highly appreciate. And yeah, I think the scent is more obvious when you like smell it inside the packaging. Once you take it out, there's not really much a scent to it. It's just that typical like sweet potato scent. I would have expected to be more like a oven roasted scent, but this one just like a steamed potato situation. I really like it. If we were to compare the texture of the sweet potato strip, it's kind of like the honey yakwa we had last night, but obviously less sticky and less doughy. But yeah, definitely like a more chewy texture. I like this one. Would buy again, 10 out of 10, but when it's on sale, it's quite pricey. Last one we're gonna try today is this chicken strip. Yeah, so when I bought this online, it said it was like a chicken breast strip, so I thought it would be more like a pork skin fried situation. It literally looks like chicken breast. It looks so cute. Sounds like chips, and I was really keen to try something new. I've never heard of like a chicken snack before. I've had like chicken flavored chips, but that's different. So yeah, I'm really keen to try this one out, and yeah, let's open it up. It is very light and airy. There's not much weight to it either. So this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like just normal chips, but it does have like a thicker, I guess, perimeter to it. It does feel like prawn crackers. That's what it reminds me of. Smells kind of like prawn crackers too. Why is there a seafood taste? Am I like gaslighting myself? I think I'm gaslighting myself. I definitely smelled seafood. What? I'm pretty sure this is salty though, so let's give that a go. There's a lot of flavor changes. Wow. Okay. Initial experience. I feel like I got some like shallot and green onion situation, and then now it's like salty and sweet. That was a roller coaster. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's definitely like salty, and then the back story of this flavor is definitely sweet. The texture's not my favorite. I like the initial crunch. It's very crunchy, you guys heard that. But once it like, not dries down, once like soggies up a little bit in my mouth, it's a little bit cardboard-like. It does feel like a little bit of like a cardboard situation. It's not a very nice texture. It just gets a little bit soggy. I don't mind it, but I don't love it, and I wouldn't like prefer this over my normal like kettle chips. Those are pretty superior. Yeah, I'll finish it, but I don't think I love it that much. Let me try another one. Like, do they not look like chicken breasts? I don't understand. I just had a moment. This is really stupid, but I just remembered we were trying Korean snacks, and this tastes exactly like the marinated chicken breasts that I would buy at a local Korean meat shop when we have like DIY Korean barbecue for lunch or dinner. And then it's making sense. It's making sense. The flavors are checking out. Definitely shallots, like some soy sauce and like some sweet aftertaste. Yep, it's making sense, but I don't like the texture. It gets a bit soggy and, like I said, a little bit cardboard-y. This one's coming last place, unfortunately. It's not my favorite. The texture's like a bit weird after a while. I like the crunch so much though. I wish it just stayed crunchy. I would give this a solid, like a 2 out of 5. Next is the bagel chip, and I do like it. It's an acquired taste, but I think it does actually get a lot more better once you get used to like the sweetness of it, because I'm used to like honey soy chicken kind of chips. Like they're sweet, but they're ultimately salty on the inside. This one's the opposite, salty, and then it turns sweet on the inside. I like it. I like the crunch. I will give this a 4 out of 5. Now the potato strips, 5 out of 5 because it's very tasty. Apart from the price, and you don't get that much, I actually do like it. I think it tastes really nice. It definitely resembles a sweet potato, so really enjoy this. So yeah, now we'll do a little transition situation where we try the rest of our food. Hello all, it is tomorrow, so the next day I have decided to wake up and try the last 2 products left on our mukbang. I just woke up. I only put on some lip balm, but I don't know if this is healthy or not. I want to eat the instant noodles. I just have a sudden craving for it. So I'm going to prepare that, and then I'm going to get a cup of coffee. I think I'm going to make it iced just because it's so hot today. It's 28 degrees. So yeah, I even got my like almond milk out. Like, look at that. So yeah, let's prepare this. I'm going to show you guys how I make cup noodles. It tastes so good. So here we are. This is what you have inside. You have like the sauce package and like the vegetables, and this is like rice noodles, like vermicelli. So what I like to do is I like to put some water and then rinse it first, so get like the chemicals out, and then put in hot water and soak it. Let's do that. Okay, just enough to cover it. Give it a good like 1 minute soak, like that. And we're going to put this in next. Guys, I'm literally an idiot. I just saw there was this compartment here. You can like rip it out and put all the remaining water out of it. So yeah, let's do that. Pour this out now. Now we're going to do a second round of hot water, and we're going to let it soak for around 4 minutes, and this way it'll be completely cooked and we can eat it. Because this is a dry mix, you just have to cook it and make sure it is easy to eat, and then just put in all the sauce packages and everything at the end. So I'm going to let this really just settle for like 4 minutes. I found a glass to put on top of it so it doesn't move, but now let's move on to the coffee. I'm actually really excited for the coffee because I'm trying to be a coffee person. So yeah, let's open it up. Inside you have these satchels, and at first I assumed it would just be normal sachets of like instant dried powder coffee, but I'm feeling it right now in the tube, and it feels like it's a jelly. Like, it's quite interesting. I don't know if it's a jelly or it's like a liquid. So we are going to try that. First, we need to obviously prep our iced coffee, so we need to add lots of ice. Next, we need to add in our milk. I like to drink almond milk because I am actually lactose intolerant, but I try to ignore that when I have things with cheese in it. This is the exciting part. This is the Kispresso, and I open it up and it looks like it's just liquid inside, so let's pour it in. Oh, it is like a strong shot of espresso. I can smell the coffee from here. It smells really good. And the reason I'm not taste testing as an espresso is because I'm not a coffee person. I think an iced latte, I'll actually drink it. And I think I got everything out. Look how pretty it is. I love this like water marble effect whenever you have your coffee. I'm gonna just mix it with my straw. It smells really fragrant, and let's give it a taste test. All done now, so we're going to add in these mixtures. The dried powder, and yes, I did drain all the water out, so don't worry. Well, that's a lot of powder, I must say. Now the liquids, we're just going to add all that in. Okay, that is not a big enough hole for it. We're gonna mix all this in together. Quite keen about that. Okay, so the goods are ready. This is the noodles, and this is my iced coffee. Let's give everything a taste test. It's quite bitter. It's very coffee. I think if you're a coffee lover, this will be actually really good. It's like a really strong like shot of espresso. Bit worried about the fact that it's like preserved in the box. Probably a lot of preservatives, but it tastes good. I would probably have to like add a lot of sugar to this because I like it for the aesthetics. Like, look how cute this looks. It's totally vibes. But yeah, let's try the noodles. I'm quite keen about it. It looks quite red and spicy, so I'm gonna give that a try. And it's like this vermicelli noodle, so it's really good and creamy, but it's quite spicy. I need to do something to it. I have very low spice intolerance. Like, I'm sorry, I can't even speak properly. I have very low spice tolerance, and it's hitting me. I find paprika spicy, so this is like quite intense for me. I'm gonna add some mozzarella cheese to it because I saw in the instructions you can add cheese to it, and I might put like an egg in it as well. Hopefully that'll be less spicy. I'll be back. Update, I put an egg and cheese in it, so we're gonna mix it up, and hopefully it will be less spicy. I forget how bad my spice tolerance like is. It's like to the point where I literally cannot eat anything except for like pepper and salt. It's embarrassing. I don't want to like gloat, but look at this. This is a runny egg. So this is going to increase the creaminess and hopefully reduce the spice of my noodles. Okay, I think now we are ready to eat it again. Much better. I even chose the least spicy one. I chose rosé tteokbokki flavored, so it's meant to be like not spicy at all, but I'm just really weak with spice. But it's actually tasting really nice. I've actually never had instant rice noodles or vermicelli before, so it's quite interesting. And I do like the flavor of it. I would say this is a good easy lunch as well if you're like working or at school. And it's low calories, except for obviously I added the egg and some cheese, so that went up with the calories. But itself, if you're good with spice, this is quite nice. But definitely I think adding like an egg gives it more texture and tastes better. You know what? I'm such a genius for making iced coffee. Like, a cold really helps with the spice. I'm gonna like sneeze soon. Like, this is bad. But if you want like a review of the taste, it's quite sweet upon first taste. And it has a very creamy taste to it. But the thing is, it does have a very spicy aftertaste, at least for me. So it's more like a sweet cream. I would say there's no really like tomato to it. I think it's just spicy, but definitely has like creamy undertones. So not bad at all. I'm going to finish eating all of this and we're going to do a final check-in, whatever. I literally had to like go and blow my nose because it's so spicy, and every time I talk now, it hurts. And I didn't even notice how bitter this was afterwards because I just needed to be cold. But yeah, that is it for the final part of my mukbang. Taste test, whatever. I don't even know what it is anymore. I'm going delirious. Probably should not have something so spicy in the morning as breakfast. But I'm looking at this coffee and yeah, it seems like it's just coffee and like an espresso shot. So I think it's very convenient if you want to just like chuck it into your like water mug and like shake it for like a black coffee, etc. But yeah, I would definitely add some sugar or cream to it just to make it a little bit less bitter. The noodles, even though it was too spicy for me, I do think it's not a bad noodle, just because like what is lingering in my mouth right now is just the spiciness. It's not that like artificial instant noodle taste. I'm not sure if you guys understand, but when I eat some instant noodles, it has like that artificial aftertaste, like Indomie. Like it's very like intense, that like noodle flavor, like that ramen flavor. Whereas this one, it's like spicy and sweet. It tastes like just like normal, like a noodle you would buy. Maybe it's because it's not like an instant ramen and it's more like a vermicelli. That could be it, but I don't think it's bad. It's a decent price. It's like pretty normal for instant noodles. It's just way too spicy for me. I really need to learn to up my spice tolerance. That's it for this try on Korean snacks part 2. Really liked it for the most part. It's an experience, but now I'm going to go like really amp this up a little bit and make it more me. And yeah, that'll be it for today.